Never throw your cell phone charger away again. Do this instead and save your money. That's right, everyone. After this tip, you never throw your cell phone charger away again. Because basically everyone has already been through this before. Check this out. As we use the charger, it starts to wear the cable down right here or even here. And then what starts to happen with the charger? It starts to charging your phone slower, taking much longer, and at some point it stops working completely. And what many people usually do is just throw the charger away and buy a new one. However, you don't need to do that. I'm going to give you a very simple solution to this so that you can prevent your charger cable from wearing down. So first, you're going to need to look in some store or even online and buy this thing right here. These are known as heat shrink tubes. All right? They are responsible for isolating and sealing electrical connections. It's pretty easy to find them, and they're not usually expensive. They also come in small packages with several and are very cheap. But for this trick, you only need one tube. You can keep the others. And now this is what we'll do. Let's put a tube right here on top of the piece of the cable that's damaged. So let's go ahead and cut a piece about this size. But at first, it's not going to pass through here, not even through here. Some chargers are smaller and might pass more easily. However, in order to pass it through the connector, let's take a pair of scissors and stretch it like this so that we can extend it. After doing this, now we can pass it through here and take it to where it's damaged. And then let's position it right here. Okay? So now, guys, as the name of the product says, heat shrink tubes, so we need to apply some heat to it. Let's position it carefully and then go ahead and heat it up with a lighter. As you can see, it starts to shrink. So keep doing this until it's tied around the cable. And look at this, guys. This is how it's gonna be. Pretty cool, isn't it? And here our problem is already solved. But to make it even more durable, I'm gonna go ahead and add one more piece of tube. I'll put it over here to make a double protection. Now it's way better, folks. 100% sealed and more durable. This makes it even stronger than the original. Now you can safely use your charger without worrying about damaging the cable. Let me test it now to show you guys that the charger is working properly. I'll put it here and plug it into the socket. Check the cell working perfectly. So that's it, folks. If you have a charger in this condition, don't wait for it to stop working. Try this trick right now. I'm pretty sure this is going to help you with that. Place this aluminum foil ball in your home, and cockroaches will disappear immediately. And when you discover what we put inside, you'll be surprised. This simple homemade trick will eliminate all the cockroaches in your house within minutes. To start, we'll need aluminum foil. Use a single piece of foil, cut it and set it aside. Now we need a container. In it, we'll add sugar, which will attract cockroaches since we know sugar easily draws them in. Add 5 tablespoons. It's no surprise that many of them are found in your kitchen, attracted by sweet foods. Once that's done, we'll need toothpaste. It can be any type you have at home, regardless of the brand, white or colored. We'll add 2 full tablespoons of toothpaste, and finally, we'll use a lemon. Actually, we only need the peel, so we'll use a grater. Just grate the lemon peel directly into the mixture. Mix well until it becomes a paste. When it looks like this, it's ready. Once that's done, place the mixture in the center of the piece of aluminum foil you cut earlier. Then, make a ball with it. If you prefer, you can also use orange peel, which works the same way. In this case, I'm using lemon peel because it has a very strong and concentrated aroma. It's the citrus scent that repels insects. Cockroaches can't stand the strong smell of lemon, so we can use it at home. I'll cut another piece of aluminum foil to wrap it again and reinforce it. This formula is extremely useful. It's proven that the presence of cockroaches and ants increases due to sugar residues on floors and furniture. Now, using a toothpick, make some holes all over this ball. With just these 3 ingredients, you'll protect your home from these unwanted insects. After all, nobody likes to have cockroaches and ants wandering around the house. Once this is done, just place the ball in strategic locations, especially where you usually see cockroaches. I like to put them near the kitchen to keep them away at night. A good place is near doors, since cockroaches often enter through them, especially in the living room and kitchen. Also, Place them in cabinets, drawers, and pantries. Cockroaches, ants, and some types of spiders will undoubtedly disappear from your home. We can eliminate cockroaches thanks to the toothpaste, which contains substances that irritate insects. Try this at home, and you'll surely love the results. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. This is what rich people do, and you had no idea. Using a steel wool sponge in boiling water works better than anything else. It's a secret trick that wealthy people use but never share. But in this video, I'm going to reveal this secret to you. And it's actually quite simple. First, bring 300 milliliters of water to a boil. Once it's boiling, drop in a steel wool sponge like this one. After it's fully soaked, you'll open up the sponge like this. Use utensils to help and be very careful, as the water is extremely hot, okay? After opening the sponge this way, we'll use some dish soap. Put a bit of dish soap on top of the sponge, as much as you think is needed. After adding the dish soap, you'll add a tablespoon of baking soda. At this point, I've turned down the heat, but the stove is still on. Now you're going to grab your stove grates. The ones that are dirty and rusty, like this one here. These older stovetop grates often end up in this state with stubborn grease that just won't come off. But follow what I'm doing, and you'll see what happens. Place it on top of a steel wool pad. Now, we're going to